Yes, we are.
Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Whoa, I got into a full screen. I don't want that at all. I want to move that over there and come over here. And oh, this is way too much for me. All righty. Greetings to everybody. Jivamaya Yoga Wisdom Talks, February the 17th. And I am just thrilled to be able to welcome Noemi Paymal back again. Last week, we spoke about Education 3000, about her amazing vision for education for youth. And today we will be following up on that with the sort of the crossing the T's and dotting the I's, and sort of talking about where do we go from here now that we have this idea of what this vision is. How do we implement this not only into the schools, but also into our own families, actually even into our workplace. So just for those of you that were not with us last week by any chance, Naomi is a French anthropologist, and she's the founder of, you're going to have to help me with pronunciation here, Pedagogia.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, 3000, all right, which means Education 3000 in English. She has, oh goodness, her international events, probably about 1,500 of them at this point, around 5 or 6 continents. She's the author of about 12 books on education, 5 books on anthropology. To say this woman knows what she's talking about is an understatement for sure. So I welcome you again. Thank you for giving us your time. This is just so beautiful. And I thought I would just start with a quote from Krishnamurti. And for those that are listening, this is from a book called On Education by Krishnamurti. And it's a series of lectures that he gave to students and to teachers alike about education. And it's really quite beautiful. And in part of it, he writes, the purpose, the aim, and the drive for these schools is to equip the child with the most excellent technological proficiency so that she may function with clarity and efficiency in the modern world. And far more important is to create the right climate so that the child may develop fully as a complete human being. This means giving him the opportunity to flower in goodness so that he is rightly related to people, things, ideas, to the whole of life. So he then goes on to really ask about what is right education. And he really speaks about the fact that it's so important to allow that child to flower, and that we absolutely cannot learn when we are in an environment where there is fear, whether it's fear of competition, fear of grades, fear of the teacher, fear of whatever it might be. That will completely dampen that ability to learn. So without going any further on my side, because I really want to give this time to Noemi, I am going to make you a host here so that you can share your beautiful video. And then when you're finished, you can let me come back and be host or hostess, as the case may be. Beautiful. All right, you are now.
All right.
You are now host.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you to you, Abby, and thank you to your talks. Thank you, Justine, and thank you, everybody, because I put today this to co-recreate education. We are all concerned. Education is for everybody. And Abby, you are so right about fear. It's proved by neuroscience that fear will inhibit here the circuit from the amygdala from behind, and the knowledge can't go up and can't go to the front lobe, and you can't remember anything because it will be cut. It's called to cut the positive circuit of learning. So it's absolutely right. I'm glad you mentioned that. I have a couple of pictures. I put Krishnamurti as well, actually, so people can see him. And today, we will see, I will put bigger like this. Can you see my screen?
Yes, beautiful. You're
and
perfect.
Please excuse my French accent. I was born in France. I am an anthropologist and I live in South America for a very long time. I'm still in South America. So I don't know. I don't remember French, nor English, nor Spanish.
You're doing beautifully.
Thank you. So I will try, today we will see the new paradigms, because really education and society in general is making a big shift, and we have to understand where we are in this transition. And the role of education now is vital, it's crucial, it's very, very important. And that's why I put two, where we can all blossom and thrive. Adults, teachers, parents, young people, children, babies, everybody, everybody. And we will see some tools, and I have two short, very short video to illustrate what we are talking about. So this is a picture I wanted to show you because Krishnamurti was a great visionary. I mean, he had a great vision. I mean, for his time, it's amazing. Actually, he even says some incredible statement, and it was quantum education. I mean, it was using quantum physics at that time. I mean, we didn't have even the quantum theory that straight on.
Yeah.
And he did say that he want the whole being. He wants the human being who are integrated, everything, all the bodies, emotions, cognitive body, physical body, spiritual body. And he will say intelligence is a capacity to perceive the reality. It's not about books or information. It's about, it's a frequency. And that's extremely profound. And this book was Education and the Significance of Life. So I think that was a beautiful way for you to introduce this talk with him. This is a short comparison, but it's very important to understand. We are switching from a whole theory of all paradigms that now that doesn't fit with the reality of this year, 2021, this third millennium, and we go to the new paradigms. And it's I would say the opposite. I mean, we are doing a 180 degrees turn. It's absolutely amazing. And that's why education will open the door for that. Going from very individualistic vision to a solidarity vision. And I want to mention there is a biologist in Chile, Humberto, I will remember later. And he said, Dr. Humberto, he said that in the society, and the animals, even the cells, in biology, all systems that stays together and will go on with evolution are the one who works with solidarity. So that was the proof from the biologic point of view. Then he said, from destruction to sustainability, this is a big shift. I mean, we don't destroy nature for our goal, for our purposes or our benefit, that we just cooperate, all of them. That's why now we have emphasis about teamwork, about doing project all together. This is completely different from my time or your time, maybe, where it was just us and it was even forbidden to help our friends. And I remember that. Then passive and boring to active and fun. Fundamental change. Please, teachers, parents, remember. Active and fun. And with that, the children, they just blossom, they fly. And from fragmented to articulated. Before it was all cut, all the matters and the topics. Now we have a holistic view, and we know it all works together, and there is everything is in context, is useful, and is articulated. That's the first one. And then we switch two more things. I mean, this is very important. The old paradigms, the goal of education was to form not creative workers, like, how can I say it nicely? Not to form workers that just has to obey. From that, we want to go to somebody that has his own personality, criteria, lateral thinking that can solve problems, and the full development of a human being. This is a big shift. It's very profound. And as you say, stress, depression, and fear, too. And this is proved by neuroeducation because it's based on the neurotransmitters of well-being and fun, which is serotonin, dopamine, endorphin. And this is so beautiful, actually. And this is from the quantum physics, talking about quantum physics. there is a big shift again, and I recommend the movie. I know it's an old movie and everybody knows it, but it was very profound, and we can apply this to education. What the bleep do we know? And from a space and a time, three-dimensional time-space world that we perceive only with the five senses, to switch to various levels of dimensionality or dimension. And that was a Planck equation. So I don't want to give a whole lecture on that, but it's very important to see that quantum physics would help what we call now quantum education. And of course, about energy. The energy is everything, including in emptiness, we have energy, and it's light and love. And it's not this little energy we thought it was finite and it was just a tool for us. No, it's much more than that. So what about education? We have many applications with that, and it's endless. It's like unlock or unleash all the potential, all the talents of the human being. And with that, help the society and help the planet. So it's first the human being to his fullest, helping the society and helping the planet or nature. And that's a good triangle. And of course, practically anything fun, creative, teamwork, useful, like find the solution, find project, multicultural. This is very important. This is why I put this picture. We are talking about peace culture and multicultural approach, all the continent, like with this solidarity and peace concept in mind. Not only concept, do it. One concept I really like is kids teach to kids, KTK. This is so pedagogical, and young people to kids as well, or young people to them, between them. And that gives us a very good academic level. And take the advantage of 80% of the children now, according to our stats, are self-taught or autodidactic. So use that as well. And they will learn so much and so fast. This is kind of long, but remember we have a lot of techniques so nice like STEAM, STEAM, and solution-based learning, project-based learning, team building, neuroflash, which is very fast kind of learning, and extraocular vision, which is for later on. So we have so many good tools now, not only Pedagogy 3000 or Education 3000, all teachers now have a very good set of tools. We just have to believe in ourselves and do it. Creativity is a must, and lateral thinking. Lateral thinking is to find solution, A, B, C, D, and to be able to do it. Not only to criticize, but to propose something positively and do it. And have fun, and you have your corners and have all these beautiful activities, and have fun, the teachers and the parents. And here I put some ideas like use a lot of music, use a lot of dance of all the countries. These are my kids. In Bolivia, every year they have to do all the dance of all the department. It takes one day, all day with everything. More dance, emotional dance. This is called bio dance. It's for emotions, release emotions. I really recommend it. Any kind of dance of all over the continents and the world. Brain gym, awareness to the body. That's very good. And use things like mandalas, 2D and 3D. You can do mandalas in volumes or in movement or with sound. Beautiful mandala from Middle East here. Fractals, that's math, but they can do it. That's mandala and fractals in the same drawing. They love it too. Mandalas from all around the world. So you can learn history and culture, symbols. This is Maya calendar. This is Rondoli from India. This is math actually. Legends and myths. Recognize our roots and ancestors and our history and be proud of it because it's coded in the DNA actually. Use clay. I don't know if parents are going to like that, but use clay, pottery, have fun, touch the earth, the soil, have a garden. Yoga para niños is a yoga for kids, a martial art. Anything with ecology should be part of the curricula. It's a must. It's very important from very early age. Anything with relaxation, little massage, circle of relaxation, or listening circle as well. This is very important. Pets is part of education. Recognize all the animals and all the plants as part of our family. And it's very therapeutic. Cooking, weaving, all these kind of fun things as well. It's very pedagogical. Use the 5 senses. You see this picture here, Abby, or anyone watching us. This is a class where she can see, but with closed eyes. It's called extraocular vision, which is quite interesting too. I know some schools that do that. I will mention meta languages, which is about symbols and anything with no words, like geometry or nature or dance with geometry. This one you're going to like watch the stars at night in silence or camp or have a good trek. These kids walked 60 kilometers in 4 days. They were tired. Do activities at night. Do archaeology or know the history, but in real life, not in a museum, like in the sites. And this is a little school. It's a big school actually. I really like. It's in Bali. Do you know Green School? Green School in Bali is extremely ecologic, and they have all these principles. So I wanted at least to show some image. Let me see here.
We want to make the world a better place.
So that's Bali, Indonesia.
Now,
through education.
So we can see them in action.
We invite people from all around the world
to connect with us.
And join forces.
We can make a difference.
Education is our ally.
The future of our planet is now.
We are the future.
Beautiful.
So that was to show in action. And
Wonderful.
it's really feasible. It's not utopia. It's not a dream. And we have this book with all the details and all the petals and all the different areas of development. It's in the website. How do we do with time?
We've got about 15 or so minutes left.
So this is a 7 petal.
Okay,
This is 2 minutes. Should I show it?
sure. Let's go for
Okay.
it. 'Cause there may
So
be-
what we did is a summary of all these activities, and we have an architect. He made a summary with all the 7 petals or the area, pedagogical area. So I will show just the petals, and I will tell on the video. And I will show, this is all the 7 areas. And we invite everybody to do their own school. This was a project for Italy. It's a beautiful layout, but it can be online, it can be in a whole, I mean, it's not about the structure, it's about the activities and a way of life.
Right.
This is blue, and this is cognitive, this is peace culture, social science, art, ecology, develop, environment, workshop and to do, and personal development is purple. I said we start always with sport or with a physical activity. Then cognitive development, fun, with a lot of beautiful subjects like astronomy and so on. This one is all about emotions, social and multicultural development, social skills, and self-esteem. This is all about art and sacred geometry, or universal law, or geometry. Ecology, to grow food, a new source of energy, clean energy. This is a workshop to do, to put in practice your ideas. To build. And this is inner development, or personal growth, or know thyself. And the roof is to run, of course. And at night it's beautiful. We have the 7 colors. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching. And it's my pleasure to share with you. It's a passion, but it's real. I mean, it's not a dream, it's real.
Yeah, no, it
We
is.
can
real.
all do it,
Do you want to make me host again?
of course. Just give me a second. I think you are. Thank you so much, everybody.
Oh, thank you. I mean, really, thank you. A question that I have is we've seen now this tremendous impact on the children, this incredible vision and what is actually happening in many parts of the country, I mean, of the world. What about the teachers, though? The teachers need to really be able to embrace this concept of letting go of conformity, letting go of that whole idea of what society is expecting, what a certain religion is expecting, what it, all of that, and really being able to encourage the child, really get that trust and encourage the child to really bring out their very, very best. I know with both yoga and Ayurveda, the whole principle is that the doctor does not do the healing. It is the person who is awakened to, if I can use that word, awakened to the possibility of being able to heal. The healing takes place in the person. The doctor is simply, in a sense, an instrument from the point of view of the same as a teacher of waking them up, of showing them maybe, have you thought of this? Have you thought of that? Or giving them ideas and a scope to work within so that they can start to fly through it. So my question really becomes about training for teachers. And I believe you said to me, if I'm not mistaken, that you actually do the training for the teachers. Am I correct?
Yes, yes. And now we have the chance to do it online, so it's very easy because it's fundamental. The teacher, of course, we will have teachers, but the role of the teacher, we have to reformulate completely. And for the teacher, it's going to be more fun, less stress, more action. I mean, you are going to love it. This is what I want too, a stress-free teacher that really enjoys his or her vocation. So definitely I will do short intro, like 2 hours. Then I will do like 9 hours workshop. And then I have a big program to be a facilitator and to be a teacher 3000, and that's about 70 hours. So
Okay.
we have short, middle, and long term training, and it will be online this year due to the situation again.
Yeah.
But we have no choice, so we will do it online, and we can join many countries, so we can do some exchange as well and know each other. It's going to be fun.
That's beautiful. And I will put your information when I post this again with the YouTube link. I will put your information so people that are interested in that, they should contact you directly.
For now, yes.
Okay.
Beautiful. And then we will do a landing page. And I will be online, I mean, live and for free every week starting in March, every Friday, midday my time. That will be late afternoon and morning for you. I mean, we will find a time
when we finish this. I will get that from you. There is a question.
Yes,
says, keep up the good work. And then wondering what students themselves have shared impact of such an education. So do you have any, you may not have it in a video form, but do you have anything that students have said to you that you can recall?
Yes, we have many testimony actually. And we have a very strong one from Mexico. This guy didn't want to know nothing, long hair, hole on the jean, drugs, and nothing. By the end of the year, he said, thank you for everything you gave me. And he went to the ceremony of graduation with perfect suit because he wanted to thank us. And he said, you saved me, because he was in very, depression, sometimes they self-cut. I mean, the situation is not good for them. But when there is some love, understanding, and listening, and if the program is interesting, they switch like that. And this guy in the year, in the entire year, is out of drugs. I mean, drugs and medicines, out of the two. So, oh yes, we have many of them, many depression, many strong cases, and they are so thankful, and the parents too, of course.
Right.
Oh yes,
And those
we have all documented. Actually, it's in the books as well. We put all the
okay.
testimony.
And yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure that they're on your website. So that's really beautiful. I just there's a lot to absorb. It is so incredibly beautiful. I can't thank you enough for being brave and courageous and moving from anthropology into education with this great vision, and what you and your team have built is just exquisite, really exquisite. Is there anything that you would like to say before we close out?
Yeah, the invitation is not a theory, it's not nice pictures. It really is an invitation for everybody to transform their own education, their own heart, their house, their home, their school, a classroom. One teacher can make a huge difference in just one classroom. Online, you can do the 7 petals online. It's fun too. And just the invitation is to do it and enjoy it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I want to
Thank
end
you
with
to
a
you.
quote. I want to end with a quote that I think will be very relevant to what we have been speaking about. I think it kind of brings home really how serious this is. And it's a letter from Martin Luther King when he was in Birmingham jail. And he says, quote, "In a real sense, all life is interrelated. All humans are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. I can never be what I ought to be until you are what you ought to be. And you can never be what you ought to be until I am what I ought to be. This is the interrelated structure of reality." So I really feel that what you're giving us and this vision and what we are able to take from it and maybe blossom into something even greater than what you've got, if that's possible, is just, it's all about that relationship with each other. And I just think it's so beautiful. I can't thank you enough, really. So for all of you that are listening, thank you so much. I have to be honest, I do not know when I'm going to do my next Jiva talk. So I will suddenly post one day. Guess what? We're going to do another Jivamaya Yoga Wisdom talk. So keep an eye, please, on my feed, on my Facebook page, and I will definitely be posting when I will be doing another talk. In the meantime, I thank you all so much, as always. Any questions you have, anything, please let me know, and I will be posting all of Noemi's information for you on the Facebook page when I post it after this for YouTube. And that's it. You know, please be safe, please be well. We can do this. I know it. We have this opportunity right now to do something so extraordinary, and I just feel it's time. I think we all do. So blessings to everyone. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening, morning, wherever it is that you are. Om Shanti.